Whoops. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gigantic Sunday! Yes, so glad you'll be with us here tonight on this massive Sunday, and boy, oh boy, it's going to be a fun one here tonight. We're going to have two big competitive matchups tonight between the first one, the NHL Stadium Series between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. NHL action we'll have for the first time this year, so that'll be exciting stuff. Plus, tonight we'll also have a big matchup in the NBA between the Lakers and the Knicks. So yeah, welcome everybody to the broadcast booth. I'm Ronnie Vadine with you all here this evening. It should be a fun one here, you know. NHL Stadium Series. I know a lot of people are starting to hate the outdoor games, but you know what? I think they haven't lost their luster. So yeah, it's so great we can be here for that tonight. That is for sure. It's our first ever outdoor game we've covered here on RVN, so it should really be a fun one here tonight. Yeah, of course, both these teams, probably the two hottest teams right now in the NHL. I mean, Boston, let's see, I got my little note somewhere here. Since the new year, Boston's gone 11-2-1, while Tampa Bay 11-1-0. And Tampa Bay, they're probably the hottest team in the league at 16-1-1 in their last 18. So it should be a fun one here this evening down at Raymond James Stadium. Home, of course, tonight, it'll be home to the Tampa Bay Lightning. But, usually, of course, Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't have the best of seasons this year, but, you know, it could have been a whole lot worse for them. It really could have. Right now, they're having ceremonial puck drop with David Pastrnak and Victor Hedman. Gotta get my sheets all in order here. Uh-oh. But don't you just love, too, about how this game was supposed to start 32 minutes ago, but yet it hasn't even started yet? It's kind of funny, if you ask me, but... Yeah. It's my kind of hype man, I'll tell you that much. Oh, we're ready, all right. There's the pirate ship cannons going off. Some fireworks. Classic for the NHL Stadium Series, I'll tell you that much. Starting goaltenders here tonight for Boston, it'll be Jeremy Swayman. 22, 12, and 2 at 2.87 goals against and a .904 save percentage with one shutout. Andrei Vasilevsky, of course, starting for Tampa Bay. Didn't quite get his stats, but that's okay. Anthony Cirelli will take the draw with Fraser Minton, and we are off and underway down in Tampa Bay, Stadium Series 2026. Taken here by Tampa. There's a shot and a goal. That was quick. Just 11 seconds. And Tampa has a 1-0 lead. Brandon Hagel with that one. Holy smokes. Can't get much of a faster start than that, I'll tell you that much. Wow, that's shocked me, I'll tell you that much. Yanni Gord wins the draw, and here's Tampa Bay controlling it again. J.J. Moser fires it back in behind the net. 26 goal on the year for Hagel. At 11 seconds into this one, Kucherov plays it off the boards into the circle. Recovered there. Boston's got it. Morgan Geeky. Now they have a shot. Pass out in front. Intercepted. Here comes Yanni Gord back the other way. Feeds it on over across. There's Zemgus Girgensons in front. Shot was stopped there by Swayman. Taken behind the net there, Hampus Lindholm. Just kind of stays there behind the net. Lindholm. More, well. Here we go. Long pass there. Lindholm. Deflected there around center. Puck up for grabs. It's sent down into the corner. Back behind the net. Now in a scramble for. Yeah. Whoever was going to be there, who hadn't showed up yet in their seats, probably missed that. Puck taken down there in the circle there. Here's Swayman with it behind the net. Gets a little stick on it. Big hit. Couldn't tell who that was, but Sorelli with it down there in the corner. Girgensons now sends it off the boards. Taken there by Victor Hedman. And a scramble for. Puck breaks free. For Victor Hedman, this is his first game since December 9th. So they missed him all right. We'll tell you that much. Puck rolls into the corner. No icing call, but there's a scramble for behind the net. Picked up there by Max Krauser. At center, it's sent off the boards into the corner, and that'll go for icing. Boy, we're still replaying that goal. Face-off's one. Puck sent back behind the net there. Swayman. McAvoy gets it down there in the corner. Pressure there from Yanni Gord. And a scramble for Sorelli down there in the circle. Nikita Kucherov with it behind the net. Sent out towards center. Sean Corrali was there at the blue line. Taken away. Here's Gord with it down low. Fanning on the shot there. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Slap shot save made by Vasilevsky. And a scramble for at center. McAvoy. Tipped up into the air. Corrali. Up for grabs. Sorelli sends it from center back in behind the net. Jeremy Swayman. Hands it off there to McAvoy. McAvoy. Long toss. Deflected at center. It's sent back behind the net there. Vasilevsky. He expected an icing. There's a shot. And a stop there by Vasilevsky. Going from Fraser Mitten. Tipped at the blue line. Here's a shot towards the net. And it was stopped there by Swayman. 3.5 minutes have gone here. And oh my goodness. Yeah. First couple of buttons of his shirt open. That looks hot, I'll tell you that much. Face-off will come to the right of Jeremy Swayman. 1-0 Tampa Bay in the lead. Just 3.5 minutes into this one. McDonough sent back in behind the net. Puck in a scramble for behind. Here's Yanni Gord with it. Taken there in front. Pontus Holmberg out towards the point. Sent back in behind the net. David Pastrnak there at center. Now taking Ryan McDonough. Long toss there at center, Gord. Now Pastrnak picks it up at center. Immediately stolen, though, by Yanni Gord. Sending it off the boards out towards the blue line. McDonough with it. In the circle. Just kind of stands there. Now gets it on over there, Darren Radish. Radish Out towards center. I can't believe that's his name, but we'll go with it, I guess. There's McAvoy behind the net. McAvoy sends it off the glass. Sent back in by Moser. Taken behind the net by Aspiro. Out towards center. Oh, is that Jake Gensel? Yes, it was. Former Musketeer, as you know. Of course, everybody knows that, really. At least you should if you don't. McAvoy with it. Sends it off the boards out towards center. Intercepted. Here's Dominic James with it. James fanned on the shot. Well, he had 3 Boston players there, and he's going to go in for a high stick. Got McAvoy in the face with a high stick. Whether it's Gensel or James or whoever, Boston's going to have the first power play here this Winter Classic. At least McAvoy has a full face shield, so already been injured in that face area. Well, they're calling it just a minor. So Tampa Bay kind of dodged a bullet there, if you ask me. Where's my one? Yeah, because it's on the follow-through. Boy, Wayne Gretzky knows all about that, too, so... Shots fired on the great one. Well, now the buzzer sound, so I'm guessing the league is calling right now. Yeah, because James, even though he shot and the high stick occurred on the follow-through, he really just fanned on the shot. I mean, I think we said that, but Pasternak's shot went wide. Bruins power play 26.8%. That's 4th in the league, and we're going to have another penalty coming up. I think, yeah, this will go to 4-on-4, so Boston only having the power play for 5 seconds here. Tampa Bay, in the meantime, second in terms of penalty kill at a little over 84%. But going to the box is Victor Arvidsson. Tripping will be the call. So once we'll have 4-on-4 for 1:55, and then Tampa Bay will have a very short power play. Just 5 seconds. Yeah, he tripped up McDonough. Idiotic move, if you ask me, but, you know, that's just the way it happens sometimes. Face-off will come to the right here of Jeremy Swayman. 14:58 left to go here in this first period. Tampa Bay with a 1-0 lead. Face-off's won by Tampa Bay. Right off the draw here, Sorelli, a shot save made by Jeremy Swayman. All right, we should have Lakers and Knicks tipping off here shortly. Shot again towards the net was stopped there by Swayman, taken there by Hampus Lindholm down there in the corner. Intercepted. Here's McAvoy back the other way. McAvoy there towards center. Gives it to, let's see, I want to say Lindholm. Yep, McAvoy to Lindholm. It's kind of hard with the Stadium Series just because, well, with the way the jerseys are, and of course we're doing a split screen between 2 games, so it makes the picture even smaller that way, but thank goodness we're calling another game too, so yeah. Alrighty. Both teams lined up for the tip. Well, Cat wins the tip and we're off and underway. Knicks will control the ball here first. 7:14 Eastern time, 2 minutes later than scheduled, but that's okay. Jalen Brunson gives it off. Karl Anthony Towns. And his way, DeAndre Ayton. Here's a 3 attempt, won't go. One from Mikal Bridges. Now Doncic, a little layup, gets the Lakers on the board first. Okay, we're going to turn up the brightness on my computer. That might be part of the problem, too, because I have my brightness down on the way. Brunson hands it out. Anunoby for 3. Yes! Knicks score their first points of the game, and it's on a 3. Oh, yeah, because I can see players way better that way. And what the hell? Okay, there we go. We're good. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Minute and a half.
Oh, baby, check this out. Come on. You want to eat it too?
What the?
Here's money with gold at an all-time high. Now's the time to send your unwanted gold for cash, like these gold cufflinks.
I can get cash for this gold medallion of me wearing a gold medallion.
This gold microphone,
My gold record.
my gold golf club,
My gold sledgehammer, baby.
boom,
Dad.
my gold giraffe,
My gold pen.
my gold hip replacement.
We melting gold, baby.
Cash, the number 4, gold.com.
Goodbye, old friend.
Yes.
Dude, you got Montana on New Jersey?
Baby, I got Montana Miracle State on the shirt. There's been a lot of talk about a miracle state.
And then I was holding my shit like this, and it dropped.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Crazy.
$49.
The miracle Montana stain is sweeping the nation.
All over the world are flocking to get a glimpse at what some 49ers fans are hoping could be a Super Bowl miracle.
I saw the state.
All right,
Right here, $20.
here we go. Staying on a stick.
Where's my 49ers jersey? Oh, I washed it. You washed it?
Got a stain on it.
Ravens. Yo, where'd you go?
Welcome back. 1-0 Tampa Bay in the lead. So far, a great start to the Stadium Series, if I do say so myself. Face-off will come to the left here of Jeremy Swayman. Yeah, I can see the players way better now. So now that I turned up my brightness. Face-off's one puck will roll back behind the net. Asperell with it down there in the circle. Well, Tampa Bay gets a very short power play. Well, there it is. It's over with now. 12:54 left to go in the first period. Here's a pass out in front from Mitten, was stopped there by Vasilevsky. Yeah, they did. No kidding. Why would you heat the ice?
Why would they want to heat the ice? Well, if it gets too cold, then the ice cracks, creates
If it gets too cold, the ice cracks. In Terry Sante. Well, I guess that's what happens when you got that big old tent over it the whole week, trying to prepare the ice. I guess that's what happens. Offsides is called. They're out of play, one of the two. Can't tell either which way, so I mean, does it really matter? Yeah, thank goodness. We might be calling some Olympic hockey here on RVN and other Olympic sports. So yeah, we just have to figure out what the daily schedule is for all the networks covering it. I mean, yeah, sure, we can just buy Peacock for the month, but I ain't doing that. Although I do get $10 off of YouTube TVs for the next 5-6 months, so that's good. So the budget of this show just went down. Great. A penalty coming up. Net knocked off its moorings. So Pontus Holmberg will go into the box. Tripping is the call. And here come the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson hands it off. Anunoby lays one up and in. 8-6 the score. Just under 3 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Doncic with it. Doncic hands it off. LeBron James for 3. And the lead. 9. Oh, I probably should unmute that. Here's Jalen Brunson now with it. Brunson in the corner. Anunoby for 3. Won't go. Batted out of bounds by Cat, so that'll be the Lakers ball. Face-off will come to the right here of Vasilevsky. It'll be Cirelli and I want to say, I don't know, it ended with a 3, so Frazier Minton, I bet. Here's Pasternak. Now McAvoy sends it on Morgan Geeky. At least they're on the power play, so we get the little names above the guy, so that's good. Cirelli with it off the boards. Now Pasternak sends it down into the corner. Swayman will handle it off the boards. Ball up for grabs. Here's Brunson now with it. Brunson rolls up the right side of the court. Brunson for 3. Won't go. Around, tipped around, picked up there by Ayton, excuse me. Here's LeBron James now with it, with Brunson in his way. Cat was covering him too. Marcus Smart. Nice pass. LaRavia for 3. Air ball. If I've ever seen one. LeBron James fake. Throws one into LaRavia in the paint. LaRavia and LeBron has the layup. Here's McAvoy with it at the blue line. McAvoy there for Arvidsson. Arvidsson on out. McAvoy takes a shot, went wide of Vasilevsky. And Tampa clears it. Brunson hands it off there for Karl Anthony Towns, and a foul is called. That one on LaRavia. Who's Nadinov with it now? Who? That's what I'm saying. There's Cirelli, 2-on-1. Cirelli shot save made by Swayman, and he got his own rebound. Still couldn't convert. Lindholm feeds it on over there. Pasternak with it there. Pasternak on Lorai. Lorai spins around a defender. Lorai in the circle. 18 seconds left to go on the Boston power play. Pasternak shot went wide of Vasilevsky. Who's Nadinov? Down there with Lindholm. Lindholm on Pasternak. Shot save made by Vasilevsky. Rebound. Taken there by Lindholm on a cross middle stat. Shot went wide. And that'll do it for the Boston power play. Here's McDonough with it down there in the circle. Now, here's Doncic, lays one up. Won't go, but a foul is called. That one on Cat. That's kind of a dumb thing to do, if you ask me, but hang on, I gotta do something here quick. Really quick, so patience. Patience is a virtue. Okay, now we're good. Some things, I tell you. Doncic, 2 free throws here. First one is in. Doncic, 78% free throw shooter on the year. Shots 8-3 in favor of Boston. Of course, a few of those coming on the power play, so here's Lindholm with it, or Kestelik rather, excuse me. Puck sent off the boards out towards center. Nikita Zadorov with it now. Doncic makes the second one. 13-10. Lakers have the lead. Puck sent back behind the net. Into the hands of Darren Radish. Here's Radish. Long toss up ice. Tipped there by McDonough. Down into the corner wide of Swayman. A 3 was missed, but Karl Anthony Towns can't even get the rebound. And now Ayton will take it out towards center court. Here's LeBron James with it now. James spins around a couple of Knicks defenders in the paint. Loses the ball. LaRavia on Doncic for 3. Won't go. And picked up there by Cat, but a foul is called, and there's a goal. Boston ties it up. LaRavia with the foul. And who knows with the goal. Alex Steves. He's a former Musketeer. I wonder why. So who do you cheer for? Who should I cheer for in this situation? Well, I don't really like any of the Boston sports teams, so I mean, because I think their fans are just so annoying, but it's just me. Don't shoot me. Marcus Smart with it. Smart throws it in there. Doncic tipped up into the air. Here's Cal Bridges now a Nunnaby for three. Yes! Knicks retake the lead. 15-13. Nunnaby 8 points. 3 for 4 on field goals so far. Puck sent down into the circle. Tipped. Frazier Mitten with it. Into the hands, Brandon Hagel with it out towards center. Hagel crosses the blue line. Here's a shot by Declan Carlisle. And now it rolls all the way down ice. Here's Jalen Brunson with it now. Brunson in there for Cat. I believe that's Cat. Yes, well, a foul is called. That one on Marcus Smart. Puck sent off the boards towards the blue line. Here's Morgan Geeky with it. Geeky slips and falls. That happens sometimes. Pass across, shot up high and wide on Vasilevsky. Puck is probably out of play, if I had to guess, but whatever. So Cat will shoot 2 free throw attempts here coming up. 85.8% free throw shooter on the year, so he's pretty good at these things. Makes the first one. Point proven. Posture knock in front. Spin around, cannot connect. With who's Nadinov? My guy. I always love the guys with the hard to pronounce names. Yeah, right. There's Matthew Poitras. Poitras, I guess that's how you say it. Doncic now will take this one, crosses midcourt. Dominic James spins around there in the circle. Doncic throws it at, won't go. Now take it back the other way. Zoom in here. Josh Hart, he's not wasting anybody's time. Ball's sent out there for Diawara. Now Hart drives, gets stopped in the paint, won't go. Brunson now Cat. Foul is called. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in a minute and a half. Don't go anywhere. Whoops, we gotta mute that too. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Hey man, how's it going? What's going on?
What are you doing here?
Samsung wants me to be in their new, their big commercial. Next big thing, yeah.
They called me in for the next big thing.
Maybe in 1998 you were the next big thing.
I've never seen you this excited about something that isn't food.
You are not the next big
They
thing.
make people physically uncomfortable.
Look, man,
They gave me a phone. I got one too.
where'd you get that?
They gave it to me because I'm the next big thing.
This makes no sense, man.
Are you sure that maybe you're not here to see a guy named Samsung? That would make more sense. You know, let's find a favorable review to one of your movies. No results found.
You know what's great about this? Is when you take a picture, you can draw on it, and I can actually retouch it, and I can make you look like you're still in your 40s.
Why don't you take that S pen and shove it?
All right, you're here.
Hi.
So you got the memo. You're working together.
Together.
I got the big room. Come fill it with ideas. Samsung,
You got a
the
girlfriend?
next big thing. You two.
Yeah. Celebrity endorsements, very big. Very big. You guys know anybody? Pitch me some. People love commercials with talking babies.
Yeah, those are
Talking
great.
babies.
So we just use Seth in a diaper.
I don't wear a diaper.
You would wear a diaper for Samsung, though, right?
I would wear a diaper for Samsung.
What else you got?
Crowdsourcing. Huh? I love it.
Put out on the internet that you want people to send you ideas, then you don't have to think of an idea.
That might be good for this spot.
Bigger.
Space. We can send them into the galaxy with the galaxy. But we don't train them. We send them up there and we see what...
Welcome back, everybody. Well, dun, dun, dun. There we go. Boston at Tampa Bay tied up at 1 apiece. 6:22 left to go in this first period. Faceoff will come to the left here. Jeremy Swayman. Sean Corrali will take the draw here with to 28, I believe. Zemgus Girgensons. Face-offs one. There's a shot save made by Swayman. It rolls into the corner, into the hands of Oliver Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand off the boards. Sends one out towards the blue line. 18-16. Lakers in the, or late 18-17. Lakers in the lead. Sorry. Here's Doncic with it. Doncic goes for three. Drills it. Absolutely drills it. 2-on-1 developing here for Tampa Bay. Here's a shot from Bjorkstrand, was stopped by Swayman. And boy, we got some extras going on afterwards. My guy, Alex Steves, getting involved. So 2 free throws here. Once again, Jalen Brunson will take them. Brunson, 85.2% free throw shooter. First free throw attempt is good. Makes it a 3-point game. Oh yeah, tonight's the Grammys. I completely forgot about that. Boy, we got all kinds of stuff going on around here. Why do they schedule all these things all at once? That's what I want to know personally. But second free throw attempt from Brunson is good. 21-19. Lakers in the lead. Here's a shot there by Moser. It went wide into the corner. Doncic takes it, throws one in there. I believe to Jackson Hayes. Missed the deuce, and now it's taken back here the other way. Here's a Nunaby in the corner, drives towards the hoop. Nice pass on out, Jalen Brunson. Corner three for a Nunaby, won't go, batted around, rebounded by Doncic. Darren Radish. I don't know where you come up with a name like that, but fuck is sent back behind the net there, a Swayman. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, he names their kid that. Of course, it's the last name, so it's not that easy to change. Moser tipped into the hands here of Sorelli. Puck sent off the boards. A bad pass out towards center. Shots 13-6 in favor of Boston so far. That's a little crazy to me, but here's Brunson. Throws one up off the glass and in. Timeout is called. I don't know by who. I think J.J. Redick's taking one. Radish, 60 shots at 90-plus miles an hour, most in the NHL for Darren Radish, and here's a goal! Oh, it sounds like that was a fluky one by Morgan Geekie. '31st goal on the year. Yeah, Geekie almost an on-angle shot and just took a couple of funny hops there and into the back of the net. Now 4th in the NHL in goals, Morgan Geekie, after getting goal number 31. He's got 6 goals in his last 7 games, so face-offs one. Here's Pasternak with it now. Pasternak there at center. McAvoy on over across, sent off the boards towards center. Poked around. Picked up there by Zemgus Girgensons. Off the boards, tipped there, Yanni Gord. At center, Morgan Geekie back out there again, as he should, because he's a good player. In the corner, Espiro with it behind the net. Poked around, David Pasternak. Pasta sends it out towards center. Puck sent back behind the net there, Vasilevsky. Excuse me, Moser with it. Moser sent off the boards. Up for grabs there at center. Taken there by Andrew Peak. 3:28 left to go here in this first period. Boston with a 2-1 lead. Here's Tanner Janot with it. Janot off the boards back behind the net. Vasilevsky feeds it back in behind the net. 18 points out of his last 16 for Charlie McAvoy. Impressive stuff, and I think, are we going to have a penalty? Yes. And, boy, Gensel has got a big old smile on his face. Goes in for tripping. Much to the chagrin of Jake Gensel. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. In a minute and a half, so stay tuned. It's going to go fast.
What happened? Go become an Asian rapper.
I don't think we can do that. We're not Asian. I'm an Asian rapper. I'm rapping, and then guess what?
Has-been.
I have LeBron James.
Hi, Bron. You in on Samsung?
Yeah, totally. Maybe I'll do a cameo on the tablet.
That's awesome. With LeBron James. I mean, that's incredible. You get LeBron James, you got the next big thing. You don't even need anybody else. That's right. Don't need anyone else. I've got it. I'm having breakfast with LeBron's kids.
Dude, why would you be LeBron's kids?
We're friends.
Introducing the new Subaru has a horizontally closed engine. This configuration helps give a lower center of gravity for exceptional corner, a technology we share with the Porsche 911 and not with the Honda Civic.
When you need a partner committed to your vision, agents or realtors are here for it. Here with market expertise that makes a difference. Here for it all. Because that's who we are.
It's like milk, made for humans. It's like milk, but made for humans. Wow, wow, no cow, no, wow, wow, no cow, no, wow, wow.
Welcome back, everybody. Coming up on the first period intermission report, we'll have some, we'll have a recap of that first period, and then some scores from across the country, and then, of course, Lakers and the New York Knicks. That's going on, too, as well. That's all coming up on the intermission. So, yeah, right now, Boston, of course, as you know, has the power play. Puck taken into the corner by Arvidsson. Here's Arvidsson out towards center. Arvidsson back behind there for Mitten. 90 seconds left to go in the first quarter between Lakers and Knicks. Here's McAvoy shot. Oh, crap. Then I did that. Damn it. There we go. Arvidsson with it behind the net. Arvidsson on out. Pasternak towards the blue line. McAvoy. Pass across Morgan Geeky. In the meantime, here's Shamit with it. Shamit now for Jalen Brunson. Brunson for three. Won't go. Hit the rim. Batted around. Picked up there by Robinson. And here's another goal. Victor Arvidsson. 3-1. Boston with the lead. Here's Roy Hachimura with it for a deuce, and he's got it. 54.2 seconds left. Hachimura, 7 points so far. Perfect on field goals. Brunson in the corner. Shamit in the paint. Oh, Anunoby tried going for a dunk, but he gets fouled by Aiton. So Anunoby will shoot 2 free throws here coming up. Basically an 80% free throw shooter. Alright, Tampa Bay down early in front of their own crowd. Minute 50, well, 18:03 officially, time of the goal. First free throw attempt is missed. So Boston wins it. Puck sent off the boards back behind the net of Vasilevsky. Second free throw attempt for Anunoby is good. 30-24 the score with 40.1 seconds left. Anunoby 11 points. Here's a shot by Poitras. Well, it was stopped there by Vasilevsky. That's what Sean McDonough said. I trust him on that.
19-6. Shot advantage for the Bruins.
Holy smokes. They're on track for nearly 60 shots. Well, Ayton gets a couple, but a foul is called. That bucket won't count, but 2 free throws will be coming up. Landry Shamet with the foul. Face-off coming to the left of Vasilevsky. False start on the draw. That's Boston's fault. 33-24 the score now here. 15 seconds left. Shot clock is turned off. Puck rolls into the corner. There, Tanner Janot will have this one. Janot out towards center off the boards. Rolls into the hands of Swayman and he'll cover it up. And Shamet drills the 3. One last shot from James from midcourt, just short. And that's the end of the first quarter. So 33-27 Lakers with the lead. Although we have a whole bunch of extras going on afterwards. Ooh, Stadium Series live performance from Tim McGraw. So that means it'll probably be a little bit of an extended intermission. Yeah, right now Boston's on track to shoot 60 shots, so that's not going to be good for Tampa Bay. We'll just say that.
20 shots on goal for the Bruins, matching their season high for any period.
Kind of impressive. A minute and 24 left.
Ray, this is the team we saw them last year. Playoff fixture for so many years, they realized they...
Face-off will come in front of the penalty box. Face-off is won. Puck is sent back behind the net. Here's Jeremy Swayman. Popped up behind the net. J.J. Moser. Shot at the point. Was stopped there by Swayman. Puck rolls into the corner. Off the boards. Kept in there Curtis Douglas. Darren Radish behind the net. Jake Gensel will take this one. Here's Gensel. Radish shot went wide. Swayman. Wonder if that one was 90 miles an hour plus. Wonder if we were keeping track of that or not. Puck is sent off the boards towards center. Hagel, one-timer, cannot connect with Gensel. Puck sent out towards center. Half a minute to go. Moser sends it into the corner. Lorei picks it up. I lost my pencil. I don't know what that, but 18, 17. Yeah, where did my pencil go? Oh, good lord. Well, in the meantime, 5 seconds left to go in this first, and that is, I think we can call it right then and there. That'll do it for one period of play. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Back in 4 minutes.
This was a challenging fiscal year for the company. Due to unpredictable weather, earnings are down. Welcome, analysts. As everyone knows, you can't predict the weather. Nothing you can do
a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steam. That hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City. And this is what we do.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza 4-channel anti-lock brakes. That's one channel for each wheel and one more channel than a Honda Civic.
Oh, Egg McMuffin, good call, babe. And you're definitely not my boyfriend.
Look, it's easy to get lost in breakfast at McDonald's.
Mr. Fogel, no denying your body's changed over the years.
Yes.
Sir, this committee must know, did you ingest anything that helped create this change in your physique?
Yes.
Go on.
Usually a 6-inch turkey breast sub for lunch and a foot-long veggie delight for dinner.
You get those over the counter?
Yes, at a Subway restaurant.
I'm gonna need more evidence.
Am I free to go?
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell.
Oh, wait. Whoops. Welcome back, everybody. Ran a little too much advertising there. So, yeah, let's take a look and recap that first period right about now, because why not? NHL scores. Well, the scoring started out early, just 11 seconds in for Tampa Bay. Brandon Hagel scored from Nikita Kucherov and Darren Radish. That made it a 1-0 game. And then Boston got going, 11:24 in. Alex Steves from, okay, how do you say this guy's name? Michael Asimont. There we go. That made it a tie game at 1. Then Morgan Geeky scored from Charlie McAvoy and Jonathan Aspiro. That made it a 2-1 game. And then at 18:03, Victor Arvidsson scored from Charlie McAvoy and Morgan Geeky at 18:03. So yeah, that made it a 3-1 game. Shots that period, 20-8 in favor of Boston. So that statistics got a switch for Tampa Bay in the second period. NHL scores, well, there's this game tonight and 2 other games going on. One happened earlier today. Carolina beat LA in overtime 3-2. Then at 9:30 Eastern time later on tonight, the Golden Knights are at the Ducks. So yeah. USHL scores on this Sunday afternoon. It's 3 games on. Hang on. There we go. Chicago beat Muskegon 6-3. Kind of a shocker there. Des Moines beat Tri-City 3-1. And then Fargo beat Cedar Rapids in a shootout by a score of 2-1. So now they have sole possession in second place by... Oh, wait, no, we are tied at 48 now. Where it gets interesting. Well, no, I bet you they'll have 50. They just haven't updated it yet. They got 3 games in hand now after today, so there's that. That's a little scary in my opinion, but... NBA scores now, how about that? On this Sunday, right now, 2:17 left to go in the third quarter. The Pistons lead the Nets 96-51. Heat lead the Bulls 100-62 with 0.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Raptors lead the Jazz 83-80 with a minute 33 left in the third quarter. Wizards lead the Kings 88-80 with 2.2 seconds. Well, I'll call it at the end of the third now. 8:34 left to go in the second quarter. Lakers lead the Knicks 38-36. We'll get to that game here soon. Chargers will be at the Suns shortly as well. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Magic at Spurs, as well as Cavaliers at Trailblazers. 9:30 Thunder at Nuggets. And then the Celtics beat the Bucks earlier today, 107-79. How about some college hoops, top 25 action? Why not? Illinois beat Nebraska earlier today, 78-69. Iowa State beat Kansas State, 95-61. Purdue beat Maryland, 93-63. And then Florida beat Alabama, 100-77. That was a fun one, I bet. Women's college hoops, Ohio State leads Nebraska right now, 90-71, with a minute 33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Illinois leads Washington 58-50 with 4:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. Earlier today, UConn beat Tennessee 96-66. UCLA beat Iowa 88-65. Texas beat Oklahoma 78-70. Vanderbilt beat Florida 82-66. LSU beat Alabama 103-63. Louisville beat California 71-59. Michigan beat Michigan State in overtime 94-90. Texas Tech beat TCU 62-60. West Virginia beat Baylor 70-60. Kentucky beat Arkansas 93-73. And then Duke beat Wake Forest 80-44. Well, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Lakers and Knicks coverage of that one. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardians. At each day start, that's how when on it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardians works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardians can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardians may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardians is really small, a little pill with a big story to tell.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza engine computer and the automatic transmission computer. Unlike the Honda Civic, ours talk to each other. Listen.
That big dream of yours? Why not pursue it? That hope that you're hoping? It's time to come to it. Dreams, plans, bank account, all made congruent. With us in your corner, you're ready. Let's blue it.
Clearly better than dessert. No, really. The only one that has calories? Tic Tac freshens your blood just as well as I do.
I'm almost convinced. Right.
Tic Tac. The incredible 1.5 calorie breakfast.
Come on.
All major highways are currently closed.
You gotta be kidding me.
What do you want to do?
Hey!
All right. Let's do it the old school way.
Let's go!
We're running low on mud.
Can't see anything.
Look!
Good job, buddy. Sorry I'm late.
Introducing the emblem of the new Subaru Impreza. It's the same old emblem you see on all Subaru cars, and 93% of them registered in the past 10 years are still on the road today. So, that's me.
Dope.
That's
Wow. Perfect temperature, perfect taste. Ember, the world's first temperature control mug.
Hi, I'm Rick Titus, the host of Driver's Talk Radio. Looks like you're having a lot of trouble with your caravan.
See, waste of time.
Let me show you this Ford Freestar.
Sure.
I think on a daily basis, you're going to find this a lot easier to live with. Go check this out. Just one hand.
Okay, I'm depressed. I just bought that caravan.
I understand. Here's someone who helped me when I was really depressed.
Therapist?
No, actually a Ford dealer. Come on, I'll help you with that seat.
The all-new Ford Freestar. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're still about 10-ish minutes away from the second period between Boston and Tampa Bay. Boston with a 3-1 lead. Right now, Tim McGraw is performing on stage down in Tampa. Fun, I know that. Well, exactly 1 week from tonight, we'll be on the air for Super Bowl 60, yes. Coverage will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time right here on RVN, so make sure you join us for that because it's going to be a fun one. Patriots and Seahawks, can't wait. Cannot wait. In fact, we, at this point, next Sunday, will be nearing halftime, so yeah, that'll be exciting. Waiting for Bad Bunny to perform. I don't care what anyone says. I love his music. You know, you can like him, hate him, do whatever you want. All that matters is how I feel about him. So, there you go. Uh-oh, Doncic. Oh, that was Wednesday night. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Don't want to scare the crap out of people, which I do all the time. So, anyway. Ball's taken there by Landry Shamet with it. A little layup will go for a couple. 44-40, Lakers in the lead. 6:42 left to go in the first half. Whoops, then I did that. Here's LeBron James with it now. James hands it off Luka Doncic. Hart covering him. Doncic for three. Won't go. Hits the rim and out of bounds. So that'll be Nick's ball here. So here comes Brunson. Back the other way. Brunson hands it off there. Shamet lost it for a moment. Passes one out. Here's Brunson with it. Brunson hands it out there. Tyler Kolek. Kolek throws one up and in. They're within two now. A little less than 6 minutes left to go. Doncic will handle this one. Doncic. Little handoff in the corner. Hachimura got blocked. Now here's Brunson with it back the other way. Brunson. Up against Vincent here. Then Jackson Hayes joined the party. Here's Shamit with it. Shamit drives in the paint. Kolek for 3 off the rim. Here's Doncic. Long toss to Hachimura. Layup was blocked by Hart. Brunson on Kolek for 3. Won't go. Hit the rim a couple of times. Hayes will get it on over there for Doncic. Wow, wow, wow. Doncic for 3. Won't go. Spun around the cup and out. Boy, we've been on the air for exactly 1 hour. That's crazy. Brunson fakes, gives it on over across Kolek. He has a hard time handling it. Shamit on Kolek for 3. Yes! Plus the lead. 45-14. 7-0 run here for the Knicks. We'll be right back.
She's in the shower.
This is gonna be bigger than the Iron Buns.
This is gonna be bigger than Tinder.
This is gonna be bigger than drones.
What? It's gonna be bigger than aliens! Aliens? What's this? It's gonna be bigger than King Park Beer!
This is gonna be bigger than those things. It's gonna be bigger than football.
Who are you football?
I guess it's gotta be bigger than everything.
She's in the shower.
This is gonna be bigger than the Iron Buns.
This is gonna be bigger than Tinder.
This is gonna be bigger than drones.
What? It's gonna be bigger than aliens! Aliens? What's this? It's gonna be bigger than King Park Beer!
This is gonna be bigger than those things. It's gonna be bigger than football.
Who are you football?
I guess it's gotta be bigger than everything.
We'd like to introduce you to the new Subaru present distributor. But unlike the Honda Civic, we don't have one. So there's less trouble starting in wet or cold conditions. We eliminated the problem by eliminating the part.
From beginnings to finish lines, from rehab to performance, from first steps to giant leaps, you are strong. Good Samaritan, your teammate in life, your partner in health.
I don't know how you do it. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got it, Buck. You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
I don't know why I do that little dance every time we come back from break, but you're not going to tell me not to do it, so there you go. Knicks going on a bit of a run right now. 7-0, or 7-0 run, I should say. They're up 45-44, with just a little bit left to go in the first half. Any minute, well, in 3 minutes. So there you go, 3 minutes, 3:25. Second period will start between Boston and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Bam. Tried to break my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. Thought you know you had it. No, you ain't from the start. Hey, watch your back. With you, bitch. I mean, who wanna hide this? I will never, ever, ever, ever be your side chick. There we go. At least I think that's how the song goes. I mean, that's... So here we go. Lakers gotta find something here. Here's Doncic with it. Throws it out. Vincent for 3. Yes! They finally put a dent into New York's run. 4:20 left to go here in this first half. Wink, wink. Brunson has this one. Brunson in the paint, throws one up, won't go. Off the rim, rebound, batted up in midair. Here's Doncic. It's forced out of bounds. Who's got the ball? It'll stay with the Knicks. Oh, now it's Lakers ball. Okay. Yeah, Doncic thought. He was like, no, that's our ball. And they ultimately did rule that it was his ball. So there you go. Here he comes rolling up the court, crossing midcourt. Doncic drives in the paint, lays it up and in. It's just that easy. I'll tell you that much, especially for him. Here's a three, just short. And out of bounds. Lakers ball. Shaq and a fool, my goodness. Only a competitor. Well, and there's a Shaq and a fool moment. The dunk was missed. Here's Hart throwing one up and in. Knicks within 2, 49-47. Here's Doncic with it now. A nice little toss back. Vincent for a long three. Won't go. Hit the rim. And they called a foul, I believe. Josh Hart is who they call it on. And Vanderbilt will shoot two. Well, LeBron will check into the game here. Jared Vanderbilt, first free throw attempt is good. He's a 65.7% free throw shooter. Yeah, not so fun for Tampa Bay, Sean, that's for sure. Uh-oh, ball's up for grabs. Who's going to get it? It's Brunson. Feeds it on over a Nunnaby. Lays one up. Won't go. Batted around. Here's Brunson with it. Brunson. James blocking him. Brunson drives in the paint. Throws it out to Josh Hart. Down there a Nunnaby towards the corner. Kind of trapped. And a shot clock violation. No, really? I'm shocked. Ooh. Well, that's great. Anthony Sorelli's not out there. Holy smokes. Tampa needs to score fast here, I think. They need a goal. Doncic for three. It won't go. Oh, but then a foul is called. That one on Jared Vanderbilt. They're still talking about John Cooper's wardrobe. Gensel will take the draw here with Fraser Mitten. Well, we're off and underway. It just took a while to get the puck out of the face-off stop, but it's sent back in behind the net there of Jeremy Slayman. Boy, that 11 seconds into the game goal for Brandon Hagel. That's the fastest goal to start out a game in outdoor history. James throws one up and in with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. 52-47. Lakers with the lead. Puck is sent into the hands. Yep. Sorelli not on bench. He's had 2 shots, 5 for 11 on faceoffs in just about 6 minutes of ice time. Here's Nikita Kucherov with it now. Kucherov off the boards. Here's Lorai with it. Puck sent down into the corner behind the net. Off the boards, taking their Pasternak, sent all the way down wide of Vasilevsky. McDonough pins Geeky up there in the corner. Jalen Brunson has this one. Here's Brunson. We'll toss over to Towns. Brunson to Towns. Lays one up, won't go. Batted around, picked up by Doncic. Excuse me. Doncic. Spins around Shamit. Doncic tried to throw one up. Marcus Smart just gets it towards the basket and Ayton throws it in. Wild set of circumstances there, I'll tell you that much. Icing is called in the meantime. Here's Brunson with it. Brunson hands it in there for Hart. Three-pointer for Shamit won't go. Here's Towns. He goes into the corner for three. That one will not go, unfortunately, for the Knicks at least. 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Deep three from Doncic. Went off the rim. Directly into the hands of Brunson. And it's a wide open pass and layup for Josh Hart. Doesn't get any easier than that, I'll tell you that much. Here we go, 15 seconds left. Doncic has it, about a 2-second differential between the shot clock and game clock, and there's a shot and a save by Swayman. Here's James with it. James on Marcus Smart, throws one up, won't go. And, well, it was a 24-second violation, but that's the end of the first half anyway, so there you go. Alrighty, I think what we'll do is that we'll mute that. Down goes the tab. Extend Tampa Bay and Boston, so there you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Here's Tanner Janelle with it, back behind the net. Picks up Victor Arvidsson with it. Arvidsson sent off the boards. Down there, Matthew Poitras with it. Poitras behind the net. Taking there, Charlie McAvoy. Skips it out towards center. Hedman bothering him. Hampus Lindholm, nice pass across. Here's a shot and he scores! Matthew Poitras, 4-1.
His second NHL game of this season, he has a goal, and Boston has a 4-1 lead. Oh, you're not going to wipe the smile off his face here. Potter just recalled his mention with the injuries to Zaka and then Lindholm. This is a beautiful backhand.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Patra, okay, there you go. Patra. That's a dumb way to pronounce that name. Because if you remember, we had a guy on the Muskies named Benjamin Poitras. That we knew was pronounced Poitras, but this is Patois. Patois. About as Canadian as you can get, I'll tell you that much. There's a shot towards the net by Gensel. It went wide down there into the corner. Nikita Zadorov with it down there in the corner. Janelle is there too. Puck's in a scramble for it, taken back behind the net there. Hedman. Taken out towards center there. Andrew Peak sends it off the boards. Well, scramble for in front of the Tampa Bay bench. Here's out in front, a shot deflected into the netting and out of play. Ooh, and some talking going on afterwards. That's always a good thing, I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Patra. Oh, the Bruins can be mad all they want, as far as I'm concerned at least. But. Face-off will come to the right of Swayman. Face-off's one. Puck sent out towards the blue line. There's McDonough with it. McDonough back behind the net. Lori in its way, so is Gensel. He's down there as well. Puck's in a scramble for. In the circle, loose. Mason Lori with this one. Lori sends it out towards center ice. Taking Casey Middlestat in front. Shot deflected up high and wide off the glass. Gensel sends it all the way down ice. This should go for icing. Nope, it gets waved off. Interesting call there. Lindholm. And its way, Victor Arvidsson. Taking there, Darren Radish. I don't even like radishes, so I mean, there's that. McAvoy with it behind the net. McAvoy gives it on there. Aspero sends it down off the boards into the corner. Radish pushed around. Jan Gord sends it out towards center. Hannes Holmberg in the corner. Puck is loose. Now it's chipped out towards center. Here's Minton now. Fraser Minton trying to chip it in. Puck's in a scramble for it down there. Boston Bruins in January, 11-2-1. That's tied for most January wins in franchise history. Imagine that. Icing is called. Well, of course they're a bit of a streaky team. My goodness. Face-off's one. Here's Gensel. Tipped. Back behind the net. Picked up there. Oliver Bjorkstrand down there in the circle. Puck is sent out towards center. Gaged on Calvis. Back behind the net. Hedman's down there. Calvis out towards center. Into the hands of Dominic James. A shot went wide. Shot's 21-12. Only one shot this period for Boston compared to 4 for Tampa Bay. We're coming up on the first 5.5 minutes into the second period. Puck is sent back behind the net. Here's Janelle with it behind the net. Janelle with Calvis in his way. Bjorkstrand sends it back in the other way behind the net. Max Crozier, as it's pronounced. Boy, all 4 forward lines with a goal tonight for Boston. Just think about that. Pass across Janelle. Shot was stopped there by Vasilevsky. And we got extras afterwards, that's for sure. Is he though? Yeah, look at all these guys in front of the net. My goodness. Who won a 2026 Grammy? Okay, that was posted 2 hours ago. Literally an hour and 45 minutes before the Grammy started. Whoa, who won a Grammy? Ceremony hasn't even started yet. Face-off's one. Puck taken there by Radish out towards center. Here's Gensel with it. Gensel loses control of it. Picked up there Casey Middlestat out towards center. Ooh, a big hit there from Gensel. on Hampus Lindholm. Or Kucherov, or whoever that is down there. Poked around Victor Arvidsson. Into the hands of Casey Middlestat. Middlestat, nice moves, loses control of the puck. Rolls into the corner. J.J. Moser pins him up against the boards. Puck sent out towards center. Here's Gensel sending it towards the net. Into the hands of Brandon Hagel behind the net. Taken there by Sean Corrali off the boards out towards center. Moser with it, pokes it back in behind the net. Taken there. Lilleberg. There's Asavat. Shot was stopped there by Vasilevsky now. Corrali with it in the corner. Corrali throws it on out. Here's Aspiro with it. Aspiro behind the net. Taking there Pontus Holmberg. Holmberg. Whoops, I got a piece of hair. Oh my goodness, it's a long strand too. Could be my hair, I don't know. There we go. Gord pass across. Shot was stopped by Swayman from Pontus Holmberg. 12:18 left to go here in this second period. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Minute and a half.
There is a revolution coming.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
The future is staring back at us like a perfect picture on glass. And this future, it must be protected.
What's it got to do with me?
Look.
What is it?
It will change everything. That's why they want to stop it. They will come after you without cease. Because the future belongs to us. LG OLED. Perfect picture of glass.
Who are you?
Oh, come now. I've already told you. The future is staring back at you. LG OLED.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza suspension. It's longer wheel travel and lower friction to get a smoother ride, which makes it kind of rough for some of our competitors.
New Mother Revive with caffeine, tea, and yerba mate. Heaps of energy to conquer the day.
You've got your son.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, a little over 12 minutes left to go in the second period. Boston with a 4-1 lead. Although Tampa Bay, they've had a much better second period, but holy smokes.
Several Stadium Series games have been played. Right back, Ray, the last time the Bruins hosted an outdoor game was at Fenway Park, January 2nd of 2023, and the opening temperature was 51 degrees.
My goodness. 51 degrees for an outdoor game. Imagine that. Shot was stopped there by Swayman. Bunuskania. There we go. That's how you pronounce his name. Puck sent off the board. Shot was stopped there by Swayman. Puck rolls back behind the net there. Kucherov in front. Shot save made by Swayman. Rebound tipped down. Batted up into the air. And now Boston, a 2-on-1 here developing. Here's pass across. Shot scores! Morgan Geekie, his second of the game. 5-1. Boy, Boston is just demolishing Tampa Bay right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they got caught all right. My goodness. Well, it was a nice Winter Classic, or Stadium Series, Tampa, wasn't it? Puck sent back behind the net. Here's Janelle in front, shot save made by Vasilevsky. That's 5 goals on 25 shots on Andrew Vasilevsky. Hand pass is called. Great. Two goals and 1 assist from Morgan Geekie. My goodness. Icing is called. Yeah, he's got 82 goals total with Boston, and he had 22 before then with 2 other teams. Just think about that for a second. Oh, McAvoy's getting a penalty for retaliation. Zemgus Girgensons gave him a nice shove, and then he didn't like it, and McAvoy retaliated back. Obviously, as you've seen this season, if you've been watching Musketeers coverage, you can't stick up for yourself or your teammates, I guess. I don't know. I just think that's flat out stupid, but you know my opinion on that, people. Alright. Oh. Well, chip in the ice or something like that. Yeah, ice doesn't look great right now, I'll tell you that much. Tampa Bay going on the power play. Excuse me, face-offs won. Here's Radish with it now. Radish feeds it on back. Brandon Hagel with it. Hagel. Second half underway in New York City, NYC. Here's Smart, feeds it on Luka Doncic. Doncic. Oh, an early foul is called just like that. AJ and Nunavie, that's who that's on. Here's Gensel with it. Gensel feeds it down there for Kucherov. Kucherov on a pass across. Picked up by Hagel. Hagel off the boards into the hands of Kucherov. For Radish, here's Kucherov. Down there, Gensel. Gensel back there for Kucherov. Kucherov kind of just keeps the puck. Less than a minute to go on the power play. Here's Jalen Brunson with it. Brunson in the paint throws one up and in. Nicely done, Jalen Brunson. Here's Kucherov with it now. Kucherov down there for Jake Gensel. Takes a shot. Save made Swayman. Rebound loose in the crease. And he scores! Oh, we got extras going on afterwards, too. Fists are being thrown, people. Well, a power play goal, nonetheless. Castellet goes into the box. sure we got at least one guy from each team going in. All right, Doncic looked like he tweaked something, so that's not good, but he's still out there. That is good. Hart gets a layup. Ayton with the foul, so and one here coming up from Hart to take the lead. Exactly 1 minute into this one. That'll be Brandon Hagel with the goal. Oh wait, no, well, Bjorkstrand, Oliver Bjorkstrand gets that one. Knicks have the lead 57-55. So Tampa Bay on the power play. That'll be interesting. I'll just say that. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
You got your sunrise. You caught a prize. You're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites. You, your friends, and your Johnson. Rooster tail, water trails. You, your kids, and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights. You, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
She Odelled it.
Totally Odelled it.
She was up, Ralph. I can't believe OBJ is at this wedding.
I can't believe that convertible's a Buick.
That convertible's a Buick?
The all-new Cascada convertible. Yes, it's a Buick.
She Odelled it. She Odelled it.
Totally Odelled it.
She was up, Ralph. I can't believe OBJ is at this wedding.
I can't believe that convertible's a Buick.
That convertible's a Buick?
The all-new Cascada convertible. Yes, it's a Buick.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, Tampa Bay will be on the power play here, as you know. 9:32 left to go here in this second period. After the goal from Oliver Bjorkstrand, that made it a 5-2 game. Oh, shoot. There we go. Face-off's won. Radish will take this one. That's his 8th goal on the year. And 7 of those that came on the power play, so there's that. Yeah, you do. Here's Gensel with it in the corner. Gensel to Radish. Back for Kucherov in the circle. Kucherov to Gensel. Back for Kucherov. Kucherov takes a shot down there in the corner. That's Gensel with it. Gensel. Kucherov shot. Save made. Swayman. Uh-oh, Swayman! He takes down a guy and he's throwing punches. Uh-oh, Swayman! Vasilevsky's coming down! He drops the mitts! We've got a goalie fight! Vasilevsky and Swayman! And here they go! Swayman grabs onto Swayman. They're trading blows. Well, Swayman kind of took himself down. And now Vasilevsky with the takedown. Oh, my goodness. Wow, so that's the second goalie fight in 2 weeks after not having any in the last 6 years. Wow, penalties galore here, as we'll call it. Laravia for 3. Won't go. Picked up there by Jalen Brunson. I just knew something was gonna. I could see that coming a mile away. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that squeaked by Swayman, and then the whistle blew, and then just madness afterwards.
And then he recognizes Vasilevsky. Look, he's got that stick stuck in his pad. Vasilevsky's going to wait for him to lose the stick, keep the gloves off.
So Vasilevsky was doing him the solid there, I'll tell you that much. Ball's intercepted. Here's Mikal Bridges with it. Bridges. Back. Oh, both goalies got 5 for fighting, obviously. Brunson lays one up. Won't go, but the rebound will for Cap. And the Knicks extend their lead. 70-65 with 7:22 left to go in the third. That was kind of an underwhelming goalie fight, I'm not going to lie. Well, now the Zebras are talking to about 3 of the players on Tampa Bay.
Well, Sean, I mean, everybody's on their feet. Everybody loves a goalie fight. The goalies were just lucky that there was no fight happening when that happened. They would have been tossed out if they started a second fight where there's already a fight going. But there was no fight going. It was just roughing and a scrum. So this is the original.
So really the only fight that took place here, boy, yeah, Vasilevsky really nailed Swayman. Swayman got 1 punch, or, well, no, Swayman gave 1 punch, but that was about it.
In the NHL and fighting majors, Tampa Bay at 25 and Boston 23. So you thought there could be some fisticuffs tonight, but you certainly didn't expect the goalies to be involved. Heavyweight battle. No, they love it on both benches. They love it. I mean, honestly, if our goalies ever fought, like the guy Slaughter was the best.
Oh my God.
Goes back to his net. Swayman's going to regroup. They were still short-handed. The Bruins are. He also had to get some treatment on his.
Well, yeah, and they're down 5-2.
His right hand where he was throwing punches, so he must have nicked up a finger or something.
Oh, great. Well, that's lovely.
First career fight for each. So they get penalized 5 minutes from.
Oh, now the one zebra with the orange stripes still talking with the one referee, or is talking with John Cooper at the Tampa bench.
All of this at 11:01. Gonna send Nick Collins over to serve for the penalty. Actually, I think it's going to be Gonzalez. It's going to go. Because actually, neither of them know which one.
Oh, great. Now the Zebras don't know what's going on here. Bjorkstrand goes into the box. Ray Ferraro thought it would be Goncalves. Now Brandon Hagel, he's down there in the box too. Well, and there's usually somebody who keeps track of who's on the ice and who's not. Well, there's 3 in the Boston penalty box. Here we go. Well, back to the game. Here's Lindholm off the boards out towards center. Well, it's officially a 4-on-4 for a minute and 16 seconds here. Yeah, they are. First goalie fight, I think we can all confirm. And an outdoor game. Holy hell, Kucherov shot save made by Swayman. And it's cleared down ice. Vasilevsky with it behind the net. Yeah, no, but neither one of these teams are disciplined. What do you mean? Here's a Dorov with it. Into the hands of Fraser Minton. 8 minutes left to go here in this second period. 70-65 with 7:14 left to go in the third quarter. Doncic lays one up and nicely done. Doesn't get much easier than that. Puck will roll back into the corner behind the net. Sent all the way down ice. Aspero. Now handed over. Darren Radish with it. Puck is in a scramble for back behind the net. Here's Janelle with it. Janelle off the boards out towards center. This should go for icing, and it does. Here's Hart. Corner three. Won't go. Off the rim. Hachimura. Picked up there by Brunson. Tipped Hart and out of bounds.
I played in Nashville for 3 years, and every single time the Nashville Predators scored, I saw Tim McGraw's face up on the jumbotron, so it's nice to see it. First of all, what did you think about what just happened? Oh, it was the best part of hockey, man.
Tim McGraw loves a goalie fight, I guess. And he just cursed in front of him. On live TV, too. Although we're on a cable network, so the FCC is not going to be, you know, up in arms about it. Oh, God. They're still talking about something. I don't think the referees have the right guys in the penalty box, but okay, whatever. James with it in the paint. But that's what happens when you have fights and scrums like that. Nobody knows what's going on. Hachimura drills a couple. Halfway through the third quarter, 73-69, Knicks in the lead. Hachimura, 11 points on the night so far. Hart, a little toss to Cat. Here's Cat. Drives to the hoop. Lays one up and in. Nice deuce. Puck will be sent off the boards towards center. Here's Lindholm with it. Lindholm in. Ooh, it snuck through Vasilevsky's legs, but here's Victor Hedman with it. Hedman feeds it back behind the net. Uh-oh. Got a foul or something. Well, knowing both these teams, we might see another fight here break out. We will see. Everybody loves fights. That's the thing. Puck's in a scramble for down there in the corner. It's loose. Chernak sends it around the boards out towards the point for Lorai. Back behind the net. Lorai. Off the board, sent down into the corner. Pasternak in front. Shot save made by Vasilevsky with 6:23 left to go in the second period. Uh-oh, we got some. Well, it's just roughing. It's not fighting. Nobody's throwing punches, so. Good for them, I guess. Okay, PK. Anyway, here's Josh Hart with it now. Hart throws it on out. Brunson for three. Won't go. Picked up there by Luka Doncic. Doncic tried to spin around a couple of guys. Doncic faked a couple of times. Corner is Vincent. Little toss here to Jackson Hayes. Vincent throws it in for Doncic. Doncic. Shamit in his way. Toss inside. Batted out of bounds. That will go to the Knicks. I remember that goalie fight too. There's a shot save made by Swayman. That one from Max Crozier. Out in front. Uh-oh. Swayman's going to get called for delay a game. Well, Swayman, after getting the 5 minutes for fighting, is getting 2 more for delay a game. Wow, 12 career penalty minutes going into tonight, and there you go, he's got 7. We'll be back, don't go anywhere. Only on RVN do you see things like that. Stay tuned.
I think we just accidentally kissed. Quick, do something manly.
Bang.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, a little over 6 minutes left to go in the second period. Tampa Bay. My goodness, Boston with a 5-2 lead, and Tampa Bay is on a power play here, so there's that. Boy, what a night it has been here on RVM. Just craziness around here. Oh, God, we got another freaking penalty. Interference against Tanner Janot, and it'll be a 5-on-3 for Tampa Bay for 1 minute and 48 seconds. He's mad, people. Face-off will come to the right of Swayman. Face-off's one. Puck will roll out towards the blue line there for Radish. Radish on over for Kucherov. Kucherov there for Gensel. Picked up there by Kucherov. Back to Radish. Feeds it on over Brandon Hagel. Here's Hagel. Back to Radish. Down there for Kucherov. Kucherov on Radish. Tipped in front. Gensel just went wide. Here's Gensel on out there for Hagel. Hagel out there for Radish. Feeds it on Hagel again. Kucherov one-time shot through the legs of Swayman and wide. Here's Hagel again with it. Hagel on Kucherov. Now Radish shot save made Swayman. Kucherov on a cross. Picked up there by Radish. Kucherov with it again. Now there's Gensel. Gensel back for Kucherov. Kucherov to Gensel. Takes a shot. Save made Swayman. Loose in the crease. And he's got it covered up. Uh-oh. Lindholm and whoever going after each other. Gonsalves, is that how you pronounce his name? My God. Yeah, a minute left to go on 5-on-3, and then we'll have 12 seconds of regular action. Well, 12 seconds of 5-on-4, regular power play. Face-off will come to the left here of Swayman. Face-off's one. Kucherov back for Radish. Radish towards the blue line. One-time shot by Kucherov went wide and out of play. Spike Lee in the house at the Garden. No shocker there. Ooh, Patrick Ewing's there too. Michael J. Fox. Lakers and Knicks. I mean, come on. Oh, and Bob Costas. You gotta love Bob. Hagel's shot was stopped. Ooh, Terry Morgan. Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter, as they call him. Here's Kucherov with it now. Kucherov on over there for Gensel. Back Kucherov takes a shot, went wide to Swayman. Minute 42 left on the third quarter. Knicks with an 88-71 lead. Fake Hachimura on out James. And boy, are we going to have another penalty? Might as well. Here's James with it. James drives, throws one up off the glass and in. So 81-79 the score. Here's Brunson with it now. Brunson throws it on over across. Shamit for three! And he's got that one. Uh-oh, puck's in a scramble for him. We got cut. Now we'll get a penalty. Boy, Bruins can't get a break with penalties. McAvoy gave him a piece of his mind. 2 minutes for closing the hand on the puck. You can't do that. So there's 4 guys in the box now. Or is there 5? I don't know. I've lost track. Oh, Corrali was the one who got the penalty. McAvoy was just being a pain in the you-know-what. Yeah, so when the first penalty expires, then there's 39 seconds on a 5-on-3, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for a minute and 9 seconds after. There you go. Because you can't have 2 players out there on the ice. I mean, that'd be funny. 5-on-2. Score is 5-2 as well, to be fair. So, long shot. Long 3 was missed. And the Knicks have a 90-82 lead going into the fourth quarter. Shot scores! Radish with the goal. They cut the deficit to 2. Power play goal. That's a scary thing.
His 4th straight game with a goal for Darren Radish.
Here's Kucherov with it. Kucherov sends it out for Radish. Picked up there by Jake Gensel. Gensel down there for Kucherov. Out there in front, Hagel. Here's Radish. On Kucherov. Kucherov to Radish on Kucherov. Down there, Gensel. Tipped in! Gensel pass across in front. Tipped in by Nick Paul. Tampa Bay's within 1.
It's a 1-goal game with 3:47 to go.
Boy, what a stadium series this has been. Yeah, they have. And Tampa Bay still has a power play for a minute and 32 seconds. So there you go. Here's, well, 6th goal this season for Nick Paul. Oh my goodness. Here's Radish with it now. Radish feeds it on Kucherov. 271 penalties taken by Boston. Most in the NHL this year, as you know. Radish Down there, Kucherov in the circle. Here's Kucherov on Radish. Shot went wide to Swayman. Gensel behind the net. On back there for Kucherov. Kucherov to Gensel. Back to Kucherov in the circle. Kucherov shot went wide to Swayman. Batted down by Hagel. Here's Gensel in the corner. On back Kucherov. Kucherov slap shot Radish. Got blocked there in front. All cleared but not out. Here's Kucherov with it. Kucherov back for Nick Paul. Paul to Kucherov. To Paul. Nick Paul down there in the corner. Paul out Kucherov. Pass to Radish at the blue line. Radish on over. Hagel to Radish. Radish to Kucherov. Kucherov down there. Gensel. Gensel to Kucherov. Kucherov on Gensel. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Kucherov's shot got blocked. No dur. Kucherov feeds it on over to Radish. Radish to Brandon Hagel. Hagel to No. Battling for it. That's it for the power play, but Kucherov, Gensel, and shot got blocked. Wow. Now they got the puck in a jam down there. 29 shots to 28 for Tampa Bay. Fourth quarter just getting started in NYC. There's a shot. Got blocked there in front, and it goes just wide. Zadorov with it. Picked up there by Husnadinov, my guy, and offsides is called. Minute 35 left to go. Coming up on the second intermission, we'll have some scores from across the country. We'll recap that first period. Then we'll have coverage of the Lakers and the Knicks. So, yeah, 11 and, well, they're 30 seconds into the fourth quarter, so. Yeah, this is going to be a high-scoring game, and a layup is good to extend the Knicks' lead to 8. Hachimura with it. Or Marcus Smart in the paint, lays it up and in. So he gets 2. It's a 6-point deficit. Icing is called. Yeah, well, Golden Knights at Anaheim tonight at 9:30 Eastern Time. Unless the goalies will drop mitts there, I mean, might as well. Holy smokes. Smart throws one up, won't go. Batted around. Picked up there. Here comes Josh Dart back the other way. Dart. Nice pass. Anunnaby lays one up, won't go. And now it's James taking this one. James back the other way up the right side. Puck's in a scramble for behind the net. Here's Lorai with it. Now McDonough with it behind the net. McDonough, 68 seconds left to go here in this second period. Geeky with it behind the net. Yeah, it was 4-1 at the end of the first. And now look what's happened. 10:09 left to go in the fourth. 92-88 Knicks in the lead. Yanni Gord with it now. Gord out towards the blue line. Pass across. Shot saved by Swayman. Holy smokes. That one from Pontus Holmberg. Well, yeah, that's because his team keeps on taking dumb penalties. Face-offs one. Puck is sent down into the corner and out towards center ice. 35 seconds left to go in the second. Shots even Stevens at 29 apiece. Yanni Gord with it now. Sent out towards center. Rolls down into the corner. No icing called. Shocker there. Nick Paul with it now. Paul sent back in and behind the net. There's a shot that went wide. Final seconds of the period, all right. Icing's called with 3.3.
This has just been a remarkable evening.
Yeah, it has. Holy smokes. This period has lasted almost an hour. Like, I think we're coming up on about 50 minutes. Well, over 50 minutes, actually. Oh, good grief. 7 penalties in the second period. Well, false start on the draw. Shocker. What do you think was going to happen? Face-offs one, puck will roll into the corner. A shot towards the net was stopped by Swayman. And that's going to do it for 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. It can't get much more exciting than that, can it? We'll see. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
You hear something new at fountains today. People who think young say, Pepsi, please.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. For those who think young, come alive, come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation. You're in the Pepsi generation. You're in the Pepsi generation. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Pepsi's got that special taste created for the cold. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. Sweet, irresistible. Joy all around each generation has got their own kind of sound. Shout it out, bye bye, bye bye. Giant Pepsi. Oh yeah, Pepsi for those who think young.
All right. Making the beats. Making the beats. Sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle the cheese. Hey, if you're looking for the best pizza, wings, subs, and salads, you should give us a try. Eat in, take out, or delivered to your door. The huge line of specialty pizza is second to none. And with 3 different restaurants to choose from. That's right, 3. Gang Mills, Lawrenceville, Elton. Making the beats. Making the beats. So stop on down to one of the 3 great locations or call us up to let our crews hook you up. Oh, yeah.
This flat tire needs a man. But when there's no man around, Goodyear should be. Why? Watch this. New Goodyear Double Eagle. carries its own spare inside. Lifeguard safety spare. A tire in a tire. Keeps on going. Next time, give her a second chance.
Welcome back. Second intermission. Whoa, baby. Okay, let's do it right now. Recap everything that happened, because it was a lot. We'll just say that. So we'll just kind of shorten it all up the best we can. Well, we'll start out with the goals, because there were quite a few. Second period, Matthew Patois got it started. 2:22 in from Mark Kastelik. That made it a 4-1 game, sorry. We'll need the roster sheet for one of these. Morgan Geeky then got his 32nd of the year at 8:18 from David Pasternak and Marat whatever his damn name is. Husnutdinov, there we go. Husnutdinov, there we go. And then Oliver Bjorkstrand, well, this is the first of 3 straight Tampa Bay scored on the power play. At 10:28, Oliver Bjorkstrand for Brandon Hagel and Jake Gensel. That made it a 5-2 game. Then Darren Radish scored at 15:50 from Nikita Kucherov and Brandon Hagel. That made it a 5-3 game. And then Nick Paul on the power play from Jake Gensel and Nikita Kucherov at 16:13. Period number 2. Penalties that period. Well, we'll start out at 9:07. Charlie McAvoy, 2 minutes for roughing. 10:28. Mark Kastelik, 2 minutes for roughing. At 11:01, wow, there's actually a lot of penalties. I'll just say that. First of all, at 11:01, Andre Vasilevsky, 2 minutes for leaving the goalie crease, so Jeremy Swayman got that too. Then Charlie McAvoy, 2 minutes for roughing. Brandon Hagel, 2 minutes for slashing. Andre Vasilevsky, 5 minutes for fighting. Swayman also got 5 minutes for fighting. And then 14:03, delay a game for Jeremy Swayman, puck over the glass. And then at 14:16, Tanner Janot went in 2 minutes for interference. And then Sean Corrali at 15:45, closing his hand on the puck. Shots that period, Boston, they were only able to muster up 9 for a total of 29. And Tampa Bay 22 for a total of 30. Let's see, is the intermission really that short? So short, or what? Well, whatever, we'll keep going. NHL scores across the league coming up at 9:30 Eastern time tonight. The Golden Knights will be at the Ducks. Then the Hurricanes beat the Kings earlier today 3-2 in overtime. USHL scores from across the country. Chicago beat Muskegon 6-3. Des Moines beat Tri-City 3-1. And then Fargo beat Cedar Rapids 2-1. NBA scores here. Well, right now, 97-89. Knicks lead the Lakers with 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Clippers lead the Suns 47-43 with 35.7 left to go in the first half. Coming up shortly, the Magic, well, it should be right about now, Magic at the Spurs. And then a little later on tonight, Cavaliers at Trailblazers. In fact, I think that one's coming up here right about now as well. And then Thunder at Nuggets at 9:30 Eastern time. Earlier today, Boston beat Milwaukee 107-79. Pistons beat the Nets 130-77. Heat beat the Bulls 134-91. Raptors beat the Jazz 107-101. And then the Wizards beat the Kings 116-112. Men's college hoops action today. Had a couple of games on. Illinois beat Nebraska 78-69. Iowa State beat Kansas State 95-61. Purdue beat Maryland 93-63. And then Florida beat Alabama 100-77. Women's college hoops. Ohio State beat Nebraska 90-71. Illinois beat Washington 75-66. UConn beat Tennessee 96-66. UCLA beat Iowa 88-65. Texas beat Oklahoma 78-70. Vanderbilt beat Florida 82-66. LSU beat Alabama 103-63. Louisville beat California 71-59. Michigan beat Michigan State in overtime 94-91. Texas Tech beat TCU 62-60. West Virginia beat Baylor 70-60. Kentucky beat Arkansas 93-73. Duke beat Wake Forest 80-44. Well, we'll take a break and we'll be right back right after this with more. Don't go anywhere.
When you order a Schlitz, you don't think about the months it takes us to brew and age it. But the long, careful, golden age of Schlitz is what makes it America's choicest premium beer.
When you're out of Schlitz, a disaster. You're out of beer, Schlitz.
Enter as you take the voice of this lovely woman, Mrs. Trump, and put it into this damn head. Why? To tell the world the benefits of Aflac with sex appeal. Brilliant, sir. I know. Now throw the switch.
If you're hurt and can't work, Aflac can help pay your bills with cash.
Genius! And her? Aflac!
Consider the care and feeding of a motor vehicle. City buses like diesel fuel. Little fellas take economy gasoline. Folks in the middle go for regular. And powerful cars use premium. But a car that knocks needs Gulf No-Knox. No-Knox is a special premium with additives that stop cars from knocking. Imagine what No-Knox can do for a car that doesn't knock. Try a little and see.
Decisions. Do I want good, rich flavor or one that's lower in tar than the best-selling Filter King?
Wait. Now one cigarette gives you both. Pell Mell Gold. Newest U.S. government figures show Pell Mell Gold 100s now lower in tar than the best-selling Filter King. Longer, yet now lower in tar than the best-selling Filter King. You make out better at both ends with Big Tip Pell Mell Gold. Tastier, milder. Pell Mell Menthol, too.
Hey! I'm the new adjustable Gillette Techmatic razor. My brother, the old Techmatic, was made for average beards, but I have this new thing on the cartridge. I can take care of light beards, not so light beards, average beards, heavy beards, and even heavier beards. At this setting, I'll give you the closest shave you've ever had in your life. Remember my name, the new adjustable Gillette Techmatic razor!
There is no such thing as the perfect tour de Europe. TWA learned that 22 years ago, when we began working with travel agents on European tours. So we covered ourselves. We offer literally hundreds of tours to Europe. No matter where you want to go, no matter how much time you have to spend, nor how much money you have to spend. With so much to choose from, it should be very easy for you and your travel agent to find the perfect TWA tour for you. And now's the perfect time to plan. Come in and take a tour of our tours.
If you cross the...
welcome back, everybody. Third period coming up, I should say, shortly in about what? Just under 10 minutes away. So there's that. 3:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks up 104-94 on the Lakers. So the Lakers, they probably aren't going to win this game. I'm just saying. Not to, be Debbie Downer or anything like that. Ronnie Downer, there we go. Brunson, a high pass. Somehow it connected. Well, then he dropped it. So, this is Mitchell Robinson. Here's a Nunnaby for 3. Corner 3 won't go. Picked up Josh Hart. Rolls out of bounds. Well, let's see if Luka got a hand on the ball or not. Well, whatever. Not like it probably matters at this point, but here's Doncic with it now. Doncic rolls on back. Doncic tipped. Out of bounds. That will stay with the Lakers. .334 left to go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Da, 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 da.
If you crust a clam with a tomato, you get a clamato. Clamato, the delightful blend of clams and tomatoes from Mott's. Not quite like clams or tomato juice. Tomato has its own flavor. Light, refreshing, rejuvenating. You have to taste it to believe it. Try Mott's Clamato. And you thought Mott's just made great applesauce.
Latest U.S. government figures show Silverpen's lowest in tar and nicotine of all 100s tested, lower than most kings. Can a cigarette that tastes as good as Silverpen's actually be that low in tar and nicotine? Read United States government figures. Try Silverpen's now in menthol, too.
What's your name? What's your name? Snow White.
Snow White, honey, you got no unfinished slightest music. You're gonna worry all over again. And then we hop over to Ireland and get our relatives.
Relatives? Oh, yeah.
We can see 22 countries in 5 days.
This is the time when people are planning their vacations and confusion is king. PWA thinks you ought to see your travel agent before planning a vacation. They can save you time, money, aggravation.
Hey! Champagne! Artichoke!
Artichoke, the kitchen is 10 feet away.
You don't love me anymore!
Shadow, we're gonna take the economy tour.
What's that?
That's where you stay home.
Your travel agent may even save your marriage.
You can take Salem out of the country, but you can't get the country out of Salem.
Super King Size Salem, the extra length cigarette that takes your taste to the country, wherever you light up.
You can take Salem out of the country, but
Dun 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 dun. Because I accidentally closed the outro to break, so, or the intro coming back from break, I should say. So yeah, that one was my mistake. Although we got it right here, so we're good to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Apparently that commercial break was supposed to be a lot shorter than we had intended it, but that's okay. 2.5 left to go. Game's basically knocking down. A Nunnaby for 3 won't go. Picked up there by Laravia. Hands it off to Luka Doncic. Doncic throws it down there. LeBron James there. Marcus Smart for 3. Yes! Well, they cut it down to a single-digit deficit, so see if that'll get them anywhere here or not. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Minute 54 left. Here's a 3 attempt from Landry Shamet, and it failed. Here's Shamet again with it. Shamet feeds it on back there for Josh Hart. 5 on the shot clock. Hart for 3. Won't go. Hit the rim. Picked up there. Shamet, corner 3. Yes! 109 to 97. Shamet, 20 points tonight. He averages 8.7 on the year, so he's really had himself a night. LeBron James drives and gets the dunk, like it matters at this point. 99-109. 120 left to go here in this one. LeBron with 22 points on the night. Shamet. Long toss out there for Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson now with it. Brunson throws one in there. Anunoby on out. Shamet for 3. Yes! He now has more points than LeBron tonight. 59.3 seconds left to go. Lakers call a timeout. Yeah, they're down 13 points with less than a minute left. They don't seriously think they're going to win this, do they? I mean, just be dumb if they do. I mean, come on. Golden Knights, Ducks. Boy, that's going to start way later than planned, I'm sure. A real day in the life at Starbucks. Oh, really? I don't know what's the big deal with all these coffee shops. Like, what's the point? Like, just get sleep. That's how you get energy for the next day, is when you get sleep. Like, you don't need coffee. Come on now. Denver for Thunder and Nuggets. I do love me some chicken nuggets. I haven't had chicken nuggets in a long time. I need to have some. They sound good right now, but I already had dinner, so forget that. Whoops, then I hit that. Lakers have emptied the bench. You can say that again. Excuse me. Yeah, Lakers, they have cleared their bench all right. Holy smokes, who are all these people? Timmy knocked out of bounds. Because we got Laravia, Kleba. I think I saw Dalton Connect out there. Put everyone out there but Brawny. I mean, come on. Well, now, and here comes the Knicks emptying out their bench, so there you go. J.J. Redick, you should have stayed an analyst. I'm just saying, here's Nick Smith in the paint. Throws it off there, Maxi Kleba. Tried to throw it up and wouldn't go. Foul is called with 41 seconds left to go. Couple of free throws here coming up. First free throw attempt here from Kleba is good. Kleba on the year averaging 2 points per game. Well, he looks like he's just going to get 2 points here. Second free throw attempt is good. So he's got 2 points on the night. He's got his average. Oh, God, I'm funny. Little layup in the paint won't go from Ariel Porty. 25 seconds left to go. Drives towards the hoop, throws one up. Won't go, overshot it. Taken there by LaRavia. Shot clock turned off. Nick Smith, he passes it to. 7 seconds left. Bet you they're going to try and get one more shot off if they can. Here's a little jumper for 2 more, and he missed that, and that's the game. 112-100, the Knicks take this one. Boy, just in time, because it's time for the second period. Swayman, 9 penalty minutes. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay, we're off and underway here in this third period. I'm just putting my stuff together here. Yeah, it's just been a wild night, people, okay? It has. SAP Coaching Insights. That was fun. Which is a little ridiculous if you ask me, but... Here we go. Well, third period has been way underway. We'll just say that. Here's Victor Arvidsson with it. This, I would think, period will go rather quickly here. Here's Vasilevsky with it in the corner. I bet you we go to overtime. Shots even at 30 apiece here. Bruins, they're 26-0-2 when leading after the second period this season. Lightning history, 0 comeback wins from 4 goals down. That's in league history, so just think about that. Well, in Tampa history, we should say. To be more specific. Gosh, why you gotta be like that? Puck will roll back behind the net there of Swayman. Here's Lorai with it in the corner. Lorai sends it out towards center. Here's Radish with it. Shot hit the post. Here's Kucherov with it there in front. Puck will be sent all the way down ice into the hands here of Vasilevsky. Oh, McJesus. Yeah, definitely not a lot happening tonight. But you're right about that one, Sean McDonough. Icing's called. They called that a little early, but whatever. On Tuesday night. Face-off will come to the right of Swayman. Face-off's one. Puck sent back way behind the net of Nikita Zadorov. Atlantic Division is on fire, all right. That I can confirm. Matthew Patra. Behind the net, Vasilevsky off of his stage. Here's Chernak with it. Chernak sending it all the way down ice. Yeah. Buffalo and Boston are tied for 4th in the division at 67 points apiece. Just think about that. We might see Buffalo in the postseason, people. That would be crazy. And we're going to be calling a Buffalo playoff game if that does happen. You know he will. That'll break their longest playoffs. Well, yeah, because they haven't made the playoffs since 2011, 15 years ago. They deserve some success. Puck will roll back behind the net. Here's McAvoy with it. Picked up Sean Corrali out towards center. Imagine they make it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals in a minute. Just think about that. Victor Hedman with it. Hedman, in fact, let's make that prediction, right? Oh, but then I threw away the binder that had the timestamps on it, but that's okay. We'll say 2:30:55. There we go. That works. You know that. Holy smokes. Puck will be sent back behind the net here. Thomas Holmberg sending it out towards center ice. Spins around. People are yelling at something. Who knows what. Casey Middlestat with it. Middlestat out towards center. Fraser Mitten with it. Oh, taken down. He got tripped up and then he took down Chernak. So there's that. Oliver Bjorkstrand with it in the corner. Pass out in front. Shot. Save made by Swayman. And it's Swayman, excuse me. And it's cleared down ice. Taken there by Chernak behind the net. 4.5 minutes into this third. McDonough with it. Hold on, I want to go back to what Sean McDonough was just saying about spotters. Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah. Swayman shot save made. Rebound. Puck will roll into the corner. Here's Nikita Zadorov with it. Pasternak with it there at the blue line. Here's Pasternak with it down there in the circle. Kusnedinov. Kusnedinov, my guy. Oh, I gotta stand up. I've been sitting down for like for quite a while. Ooh, that feels good on my legs. Hagel shot save by Swayman.
As expected by now, but the Lightning just made it official. Anthony Cirelli will not return to tonight's game after taking that big hit.
Well, Anthony Cirelli is out of this game.
I watched him when he came back to the bench. He was hunched over and appeared to be in quite a bit of pain as the trainer talked to him before he went to the locker room. And a reminder, the Lightning are only playing 10 forwards now. They decided to go with 11 and set up a 7 lineup as they ease and sheltered Victor Hedman back into the lineup because he hasn't played since early December.
And without great point, who has been on the IR for a couple of weeks, the Lightning without their top two centers.
Face-offs one. Here's a shot from up high. Declan Carlisle was stopped there by Swayman. As he should. Like, Cirelli on Team Canada. Woo! That could have been interesting. Here's Morai in. Well, he would have had an easy wraparound goal if he didn't lose control of the puck. Taken down there in the corner in the scramble for. Here's Carlisle with it. Carlisle out towards center ice. Puck is sent off the boards. It rolls slowly into the corner. Icing is waved off. 33-30. Tampa Bay leads the shot total. Tampa Bay, or Boston, only one shot here so far in this third. Puck rolls back behind the net. Damon Radish with it. Shot towards the net, went wide of Vasilevsky. Cleared all the way down ice by Yanni Gord. Andrew Peak with it. Peak tipped up high into the air. Puck will roll down into the corner here now for Andrew Peak. Peak towards center, tipped all the way down ice into the corner. Hedman with it behind the net. Sent out towards center ice. Gensel loses control of the puck. It's up for grabs. Here comes Victor Arvidsson. He almost went in all alone, but defender got there just in time. Hedman feeds it on over. Jake Gensel with it. Gensel on back for Hedman. Hedman towards center. Right behind there. Chernak with it. Chernak. My guy. Chernak sends it into the hands of Aspero. Sends it down into the corner. Vasilevsky back behind the net, and Hedman just sits there. Just stands there. James sends it off the boards back behind the net there of Swayman. Here's Swayman. And a scramble for it down there towards the blue line. Uh-oh. There you go. Asamont with it. Carlisle tipped in front. Wraparound try shot. Save made Vasilevsky. Rebound picked up there by Dominic James. Cleared but not out. Here's Lorai. Puck sent. It's tipped into the netting. Up and out of play. With 11:22 left to go here in this third period. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
If you're looking for good taste in your cigarette, we're playing your song. Your next car. The great new Chrysler. The possible dream. A special car. A whole new world. Now more a reality than you ever thought possible. Now more luxury than you ever thought you could afford. Now more attainable than ever. Chrysler. The possible dream. To run, too thick to drip. Gillette Foamy, hands down.
Welcome back, everybody. A little over 11 minutes left to go in the third period. Tampa Bay only down by 1 here, so they're not out of this game just yet. 11:22 left to go here in this third. Face-offs 1. Puck will roll down into the corner. And a scramble for Yanni Gord is there. Tipped around. Zemgus Jurgensen's is down there too. McAvoy towards the net. It got blocked. Goes down into the circle. Here's Damon Radish with it. Radish behind the net. And we're getting Geeky with it out towards center. Geeky sends it off the boards. Back behind the net. 10:48 left to go here in this third period. Puck's picked up there by Jonathan Aspero, and it's out of play.
Three straight power plays resulted in a 5-4 Boston advantage. 5-on-4, 2 5-on-3s. Well, another part, Ray, of the Stadium Series game, teams designed unique uniforms. There's
Out of you.
Boston uniform, including the initials of the 6 New England states. That's a nod to the many snowbirds
Face-off will come to the left of Swayman. Face-off's one. Puck will roll down into the corner. For the Nikita Zadorov. Into the hands of Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson sends it down into the corner. Puck is taken off the boards. Declan Carlisle with it. Carlisle sends it into the hand of German Swayman. Olympics, yeah they do. Woo! There we go. Face-off one. Puck will roll off the boards out towards center ice. 45th outdoor game. This is the 27th in a football stadium. Swayman will quickly come out to handle this one. Halfway through the third period, lines are now closed. There you go. Temperature in the 30s. Oh, burn. Goncalves behind the net, called for hand pass. All right, Golden Knights and Ducks coming up next. Oh, I was going to say, finally, we get a start time for that. We're going to break. I didn't even know that. Wouldn't it be nice? We'll go to break.
I have an announcement. This might make other color TV sets obsolete. RCA is introducing non-sphere color TV. I'm going to split in half and give you a simulated demonstration. You get this kind of smear when the tuner doesn't filter out interfering signals. RCA has developed a new transistorized tuner that filters better than anyone else's. Non-smear color TV. The second smear, immaculate fine-tuning. Most TV sets fine-tune partial values. RCA is the only one that automatically fine-tunes with virtually 100% accuracy. Non-smear color TV. Now that I'm put together, why don't you split to your nearest RCA dealer? If you don't buy RCA, you may be buying an obsolete color TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, this game, not quite over yet. I'll tell you that much. Tampa Bay, they're still within one, although they're having a hard time of generating anything significant right now, so who knows? We'll have to see. 63,000. It's crazy.
Now we're reminded the Stanley Cup playoffs begin on ESPN on April 18th. We'll have the playoffs all the way through the Stanley Cup final for you this season.
There we go. Face-offs one.
The guys get back from the Olympics. There's about 50 days left
of the regular season. That's craziness. Here's Radish with it. Radish sends it off the boards out towards center. Of course, we'll have coverage of the Olympic Games right here on RVN. We'll figure out something. How to call that. I'm thinking about maybe going live for the opening ceremony. I mean, I'll be able to do that because even though my second semester starts on Thursday, I only have one class on Friday, and that ends at 9 a.m., so, or 8:50 a.m., so I think we might call the Winter Olympics opening ceremony. Here's Dominic James with it. James, nice moves. James has shots. save by Swayman. With 8:46 left to go here in this third period. Tampa Bay, they lead the Atlantic. 4 games in hand. That's important. Well, Detroit does, though. No, Tampa does. Of course, you got the shirtless folks. When it's cold as hell outside, the colder it is, the more shirtless folks you see. I swear, that's literally how it is, and it's weird. I think you're weird if you do that. That's just me. Puck will roll down into the corner in a scramble for. Gensel feeds it on over Kucherov. Kucherov in the corner sends it out towards the blue line. .8:15 left to go here in this third. McDonough, slap shot, scores! They tied the game! From the top of the circle, Nikita Kucherov. Oh, he's a shooter, all right. My goodness. Imagine they win this game. It'd be the biggest comeback in franchise history. Here's Hedman with it. First career goal versus Jeremy Swayman for Nikita Kucherov. It's his 28th goal on the year. Puck will roll back behind the net there for Swayman. Getting pushed up against the boards there was Espero. Puck is in a scramble for. Here's Fraser Mitten with it. Mitten behind the net. Kucherov, 31 points in January. That's his third career 30-point month. Boy, so we've had 2 goalie fights. I was just thinking about this. We've had 2 goalie fights here this season on Gigantic the Series, which is crazy. There we go, 7 minutes left. Puck will roll out towards the blue line. Boston applying the pressure, though. Puck is sent back behind the net from Radish. Towards center. Behind the net here, Jeremy Swayman. Taken, there's Zadorov. Off the boards towards center. Now, into the hands, Mark Kastelek with it. Kastelek behind that. Oh, and he gets hit hard, as he probably should. Geeky sends it down into the corner. Pasternak with it. Pasternak tipped in front of the goal. McDonough is there. McDonough tipped out towards center. McDonough sends it off the boards back and behind the net there of Swayman. Lindholm with it. Lindholm. Puck bounces up in the air. Lorei sends it. Tipped out towards center. Pasternak. Shot save made by Vasilevsky. Puck rolls into the corner. It's in a scramble for him. McDonough was down there. Zemgus Girgensson sends it down into the corner. 5.5 minutes left to go in this third period. Well, yeah, ever since that goalie fight that Swayman lost, he's been terrible. Despite what Ray Ferraro says. Here's Dominic James with it. James up the left side. 3 Boston guys in the way. So a shot went up high and into the netting and out of play. 5:07 left to go here in this third. We'll be back. Anybody's game. Stay tuned.
The Great Plymouth Sale is now. Featuring special savings on specially equipped Fury, Valiant, Barracuda, and Belvedere models. Savings on such extras as white wall tires, vinyl roof, all vinyl interior, and others. All during the Great Plymouth Sale. So for a great deal on specially equipped Plymouths, head for your Plymouth dealer. You'll see, when Plymouth has a sale, it isn't just good, it's great.
Wait till I tell him about this back home.
You don't have lady barbers in America.
I don't know why not.
It's very dull here in Sweden.
Stop. Don't stop. Stop. I'm sorry, honey. I've been spoiled.
You don't understand it's spoiled.
The spoiler. You have to feel it to understand it.
Welcome back, everybody. We are tied up at 5 apiece with a little over 5 minutes left to go in this third period, boy. Could we go into extra frames here tonight? We will see. What a night it's been. Face-offs one, puck sent off the boards and down ice. There's a shot save made by Vasilevsky. That one from Tanner Janot. Yeah, they did. Holy smokes. Gord will take the draw with Lord only knows who. 1 second shy of 5 minutes left to go here in this one. Radish. Puck's taken back behind the net there. Morgan Geeky was there. Puck is sent off the boards. Up for grabs in the corner. Taken there by Pontus Holmberg. Holmberg there for Yanni Gord right out there in front. Rolls into the corner. Here's Moser, a shot that went wide. Yanni Gord with it back behind the net. Gord. Now Holmberg behind the net. Shot by Moser. Got blocked. Taken down there in the corner. Yanni Gord. Jurgensen's with it behind the net. Coming up on 4 minutes left to go here in this third period. Time going to be coming crucial here. Moser down there into the corner. Here's Moser with it. Moser. On the wall down into the corner. There for Zadorov. Zadorov in the corner. A little interception. Slap shot saved by Swayman from Ryan McDonough. And now here comes Victor Arvidsson up the left side. Tried to get on a break, but he couldn't. Here's Zadorov with it in the corner. Zadorov up the right side. Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson sends it down into the corner. Swayman handles it back behind the net. There's Jonathan Aspero. There's Charlie McAvoy with it. McAvoy sends it off the boards there for Matthew Quatra. Quatra. There you go. That's how you say it. Tipped out in front. Puck rolls down into the corner. Loose. Mark Kastelik with it. Towards the blue line. Here's a shot that went wide from McAvoy. Quatra. Interesting. Crozier with it off the boards. This will go for icing. Eight stars from 8 nations. I like the sound of that. Well, I guess Tampa Bay lucked down on that one, didn't they? On a false start at the draw. Uh-oh, Gordon, Pasternak are kind of tied up. Face-off's one. Here's Lohrei with it, off the boards. Puck is sent back behind the net. Vasilevsky, taken there by Moser. Here's Moser out towards center, feeds it on up there for Yanni Gourde. Takes it down into the corner for Swayman. Behind the net at the blue line, there's a shot got blocked there in front. Uh-oh. Boy, Geeky almost had a break there. Holy smokes, and that would have been a hat trick if he would have scored on that. Zemgus Girgensons with it down there in the corner. Picked up Holmberg, save made by Swayman. Here's Holmberg with it. Shot got blocked. Uh-oh, we're going to have a foot race for the puck. Tampa Bay comes up with it. They got lucky on that one. Minute 48 left to go here in this third period. Here's Moser with it. Moser. Sending it out towards center. Arvidsson with it. A minute and a half left to go here in this third. Tied up at 5 a pop here. Here's McDonough with it. McDonough. Well, he kind of iced it, but okay, we'll just not call that. It's okay. Puck a little roller back behind the net there, Vasilevsky. Here's McDonough with it. McDonough sends it back behind the net of Swayman. 1 minute left to go here in this third period. McAvoy with it will handle this one. McAvoy sends it back behind the net of Vasilevsky. Radish hands it on over. Gourde. 42 seconds left to go. Patra with it. Patra out. Lohrei towards the point. Lohrei pass across. Shot. Save made by Vasilevsky down there into the corner. 26 seconds left to go. Puck will roll out towards center. Boston, they might have one more chance. Maybe not. See if Tampa Bay. Radish keeps it. Well, he's not in a hurry. They've got 12 seconds left to go. Radish just sends it down. Well, and now Boston clears it down. Nice wide of Vasilevsky. Icing with 5.7 seconds left. And this one. There we go. That sounds nice. That's got a ring to it. Face-off will come to the right of Swayman. Face-off's one. Puck sent off the board. 10-man slap shot. He banned on it. And we're going to overtime in the Stadium Series. First time since, I think... Oh, yeah, last year. That's right. 9th to reach overtime in outdoor game history. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in a minute.
The Great American Cover-Up. When perspiration wetness shows up, we cover up. Well, cover up no more. Right Guard introduces a special Right Guard for people who need extra protection against wetness. New Right Guard antiperspirant in a silver can. Checks wetness with the most powerful anti-wetness agent ever put in a can. New Right Guard antiperspirant. Cover up no more.
An announcement. White makeup color TV sets obsolete. RCA is introducing non-smear color TV. I'm going to split half and give you a simulated demonstration. This kind of smear is when the tuner doesn't filter out interfering signals. RCA has developed a new transistorized tuner that filters better than anyone else's. Non-smear color TV. Second smear. Inaccurate fine-tuning. Most TV sets fine-tune going partial accuracy. RCA is the only one that automatically fine-tunes with virtually 100% accuracy. Non-smear color TV. Now that I'm put together, why don't you split? Your nearest RCA dealer?
RCA non-smear color TV. If you don't buy RCA, you may be buying an obsolete color set.
Welcome back, everybody. It is officially overtime in the Stadium Series. What a game it has been. When it's all said and done, this game in total will be over 3 hours long, so... Here we go. That's all I gotta say. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Face-offs one. We're off and underway. 5-on-5 for 5 minutes. 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. Sorry. Boston 6-2 in overtimes. Tampa Bay's 4 for 2 in overtimes. Here's Kucherov. Pass across Moser. Back to Kucherov. Why did he pass it across? Oh, wow. Kuznetsov. Pastrnak. Well, it goes in, but I heard a few whistles on that one. I heard whistles way back towards center where they were coming up the ice. Pastrnak thinks he's won it, and he is not. Offsides. Or a penalty. Well, and I thought I heard whistles, too. Pasternak's going into the box for a penalty. So Tampa Bay's going to have an extra guy out there. Trust me, nobody really knows, Ray.
You can hear blowing the whistle. He was so far behind the play.
Yeah, I heard quite a few whistles, so I mean, unless I'm crazy, but... Which, don't get me wrong, I definitely am crazy, but, you know... Yeah, 4-on-3 here for Tampa Bay. Let's see if they can end it. Here's Radish. Well, let's see if they do end it. They can. Kucherov. Down there for Gensel. Gensel to Kucherov. Back there for Radish to Kucherov. There in front, Bjorkstrand with it. Bjorkstrand on out Radish. Kucherov to Bjorkstrand. Shots in. Swing and rebound. Up high and wide. Bjorkstrand with it. Down there in the corner. Taken back behind the net there for Hampus Lindholm. Lindholm, it's cleared down ice. Radish feeds it on to Gensel. Brandon Hagel with this one. Hagel's shot blocked in front. Hagel picked up there. Hampus Lindholm. Off the boards, Radish with it. Radish sends it on over. Kucherov. Kucherov down there for Gensel to Kucherov. Kucherov on Radish. Back Kucherov. Gensel! Shot went up high and wide, and it rolls all the way down ice. Kucherov with it. Kucherov on for Radish. Here's Hagel with it. Hagel in the circle. Hagel to Gensel. Back to Hagel for Radish. Now Kucherov shot saved. Swayman rebound with Luke. Hagel, Radish, Kucherov went wide. Oh, Hagel or Radish should have taken a shot. They shouldn't have gotten it to Kucherov. Kucherov shot hit the post. 13 seconds left to go in this power play. Hagel feeds it on Kucherov. Kucherov on Radish. Went wide. Radish in the circle. On out for Hagel. 2:42 left. That's it for the power play. Kucherov down there. Hagel behind the net. So now it'll be 4-on-4 until the next whistle. Hagel in front hit the side of the goal. McAvoy made the stop. Kept in here by Tampa Bay. Gensel feeds it on over for Radish. Radish down there in the circle. Here's Hagel with it in the corner. Now McAvoy with it. Hagel on out Gensel. Tried to find somebody open. He couldn't. Here's Moser with it there towards center. Moser takes it back into his own zone. 2:10 left to go here in overtime. Holmberg with it. Holmberg. Now McAvoy in his way. Taken by Mitten. Fraser Mitten with it. Mitten feeds it on back. Pasternak shot went wide and off the back of the net. Here's Holmberg with it. Holmberg. Off the boards in a scramble for. Here's Pasternak. Now to Mitten. Shot went wide. Pasternak tipped in there. Here's Holmberg sending it back the other way. Holmberg towards center. Here's Holmberg off the boards down into the corner. Holmberg. There for Yanni Gord. Sends it on over. Crozier. There, Gord. Gord in the circle. Back there for Holmberg. 1:24 left to go in overtime. Carlisle shot got blocked by Hampus Lindholm. Crozier. Now Lindholm takes it right back. Sent off the boards back behind the net of Vasilevsky, and that goes for icing. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Like, Gensel deflected that shot that hit the post, too. My goodness. Shots total 41-34 in favor of Tampa Bay. Oh, it's kill time, all right. Definitely kill time. Face-offs won. Here's Moser with it. Moser gives it on over to Hagel. Hagel out towards center. Here's Hagel taken down, and Swayman will cover that one up. Nor should he, I mean, no. .8 seconds left to go here in overtime. Face-offs won. Moser with it down there for Gensel. Back is Moser. Here's Kucherov. Now Gensel. Shot save made Swayman. Rebound. Kucherov with it now. Here's McAvoy taking it back the other way. McAvoy rolls up the left side. Here's McAvoy. In, save made by Vasilevsky. Rebound! He tried to poke check it away, or at least cover it up, but he couldn't. Uh-oh, somebody got a puck up high. Here's Kucherov! In all alone! Save Swayman! Wow! Robbed Kucherov. Well, Swayman wasn't biting on that. Face-offs one. Here's Paul. Penalty coming up. Hooking will be the call. Is Pasternak going back to the box? Or somebody is. It might not be him, but... So Mark Kastelik goes in for hooking. Or 27, Hampus Lindholm. Yeah, they will. Holy smokes. So, they'll be down a guy. Boston will for the rest of overtime. Timeout is called. Tampa called it. So they're drawing up a play. I wonder if they maybe pull Vasilevsky. Who knows, really? That's the next question. Crowd is still rocking. Yeah, well, once this game's done and over with, this game will clock in at over 3 hours. We're at 3 minutes and about 6 minutes long. Hockey game. Here's Kucherov with it. Feeds it on over to Radish. Here's Gensel with it. Gensel on Radish. Radish to Gensel. Down there, Kucherov tipped there in front. Now taken there by Sean Corrali. Sent off the boards and down ice. Gensel, one last rush up the ice. Gensel feeds it on to Hagel. Hagel's shot! Saved by Swayman with half a second left. Yeah, it should, and it will. Unless Tampa can score speedy quick here, which I doubt they'll do, but might as well. So it'll be a 5-on-3, or at least it should be. There you go. Now they got it all figured out. Empty net at the other end, that won't matter. So that's, well, good for them, I guess. Oh, we have false starts all over the place. That'll do it. We go to a shootout in the Stadium Series. The third shootout and an outdoor game. Very... Oh, that's right. I forgot that one went to a shootout. Everyone remembers the first Winter Classic with Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Of course, that was in Buffalo. Sidney Crosby. Score! Penguins win! Yeah, we have, haven't we? And they keep showing this goalie fight, too. That's the funny thing. Shootout sponsored by Icy Hot. Yes. As it should be. Well, and see, there you go. In a shootout career, Swayman is 8-7 in terms of record. 49 saves out of 62. Now, Boston, since they're the away team, they'll go first. Vasilevsky 26-9 in his shootout record. Or Tampa Bay goes first, whatever. Matt Goncalves. Keep saying it Gonsalves, but I don't think that's how you say it. Gonsalves with it. Rolls up the right side. Gonsalves and shot stopped by Swayman. That will now bring up Casey Middlestat in his shootout career. 6 for 21. 1 for 3 this year, and he's in on Vasilevsky. Middlestat in, gets denied. Well, and you know what, when did I say that? Last night or whatever. You don't have to get fancy with things either, but whatever. 15 for 51 in a shootout. Here's Nikita Kucherov. Rolls up the right side. Kucherov in on Swayman. Shot went wide. Swayman got a piece of that. Backhand, forehand. Backhand didn't work. Fraser Mitten. First career shootout attempt. Mitten. And on Vasilevsky. Stopped by him. Yeah, they are, with 65,000 people watching them. I mean, come on. Jake Gensel, 10 for 31 in his shootout career. The former Musketeer has a chance to give Tampa Bay the lead in a shootout. Gensel rolls up the left side. Gensel scores! Jake Gensel and Boston now has the opportunity. Well, they got to score here. And if they don't score, it will be the biggest comeback in Tampa Bay history. Down 4 goals. David Pastrnak, 10 for 42 in his shootout career. Pastrnak rolls up the left side. Pastrnak slows on Vasilevsky. Hit the post! And that'll do it! Tampa Bay wins it in a shootout. 6-5. They've come all the way back. 5-goal comeback, first time in their franchise history. What a game. Boy, Vasilevsky, I think, got a piece of it, and then it hit the crossbar. Wow. Yeah, they do. My goodness. And now the handshakes. The tradition for outdoor games. Yeah, they did. My goodness. Well, let's see how that handshake goes. Well, it's court. Give each other a big hug. Talk for a little bit. Yeah, Vasilevsky was like, yeah, I enjoyed beating your ass in the fight. There we go, the coaches handshaking.
Biggest win in franchise history. You guys go down 5-1. Just right.
Wow.
Yeah, well, we're just leaving a lot of first, and we knew that wasn't us. So our game is behind us.
We'll take a break when we come back. Post game right after this. Don't go anywhere. What a night.
Take a good, deep breath. It's getting better, isn't it? People are starting to care about air pollution and do something. We've added detergent additives to our Phillips 66 gasolines and Top Arctic motor oils. The anti-pollution team. To help keep your carburetor, pistons, PCV valve, and other engine parts clean while you drive. Because when your engine stays cleaner, the air stays cleaner. The anti-pollution team. Only from Phillips 66.
They've got 22,000 miles on now, and they're hardly in February. They're fantastic. I thought about these tires and people that don't have them and they don't believe me.
The more you drive on it, the more you'll believe it. The Goodyear Custom Wide Tread Polyglass tire can give you up to double the mileage of our best-selling tire. If it doesn't say Goodyear, it can't be Polyglass.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I know we had a Song of the Night and Game of the Night planned, but you know what? We'll just save it for our next stream, whenever that happens to be. It'll probably be the opening ceremonies for the Winter Olympics. So, yeah, we'll have that for you Friday. I think it's at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I have to check on that. It's either 1 or 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Either way, join us for it. We'll see you then. Good night.